Hey guys, it's Amanda from AmandaReads, and today I am going to be doing the coffee book tag. Now, I was tagged way back in June by Thais over at Brazilian Bookish Girl. This coffee book tag was originally created by Bangity Bangs, and it is basically where you match a type of coffee to a book. Question number 1 is black coffee, and for this you're supposed to name a series that has a lot of hardcore fans, but is really tough to get into. For this, I am going with the pretty popular answer of Lord of the Rings. Now, the reason that I am choosing Lord of the Rings is because I tried reading The Hobbit when I was in middle school, and I really just could not get into it. I didn't really like it. I wonder if I just wasn't in the right frame of mind to be reading it at that age, so it is something I would like to give a try again, but because I wasn't liking The Hobbit, that kind of made me not interested in reading The Lord of the Rings. It's just really daunting to me because I know that I really didn't like The Hobbit, so I don't really want to get into it if I don't think I'm gonna like it. So many bird sounds. My windows are open because it's a beautiful day and I'm being tortured by that bird. Do you hear that bird? There it is again. Moving on. Number 2 is Peppermint Mocha Coffee. Name a book that gets more popular during the winter time or during a festive time of year. For this, I am choosing My True Love Gave to Me, which is a collection of short stories. There's 12 of them, and it's edited by Stephanie Perkins. There's some really great authors here like Holly Black, David Levithan, Gail Foreman, Rainbow Rowell, so Jenny Han. I have yet to read this. I got this on Book Outlet a few months ago, and I am saving this for December. I'm so excited. I plan on reading a story a day the 12 days before Christmas. So I'm very, very excited for this. Number 3 is Hot Chocolate. What is your favorite children's book? Now, when I was growing up, I had 2 favorite children's books. First, we have Amanda and the Witch Switch. And this is by John Hamelman. And really the only reason I liked this is because the main character's name is Amanda and she is a witch. So I loved it. It's about a witch who is friendly and her name is Amanda, and then she meets a toad and they switch places and the toad witch is bad and turns things into marshmallows and crazy things happen, and I just loved it. So this was one of them. My absolute other favorite book that I literally remember rereading so many times a day is Too Bad or Else. This is by Iwa Lipniaka and Basia Bogdanowicz. That's really intense. Basically, this story is about 2 best friends who are having a sleepover and they do not go to bed, and this poor girl's mom is like, you need to go to bed or else, and then they start imagining what or else can mean. So they start to imagine crazy things like being turned into frogs and putting them out in garbage cans to be picked up with the garbage, and all these just silly, crazy things. This whole story takes place while the mom is counting to 3. So it's like 1, and then think of all these crazy things. 2, they think of all these crazy things. 2.5, they think of all these crazy things, and then they end up just falling asleep because they're so scared. So this is honestly such a good book, one that I will read to my children. It's just awesome. And one of the friends' names is Asha, which I thought was like the coolest name when I was a kid. So yeah, definitely one of my all-time faves. Question number 4 is Double Shot of Espresso, and for this you need to find a book that left you on the edge of your seat from beginning to end. This shouldn't be that much of a surprise if you've been following my channel or if you're subscribed to my channel, because I frequently talk about this book. It's one of my favorite books of 2015, and that is The Diviners by Libba Bray. This book, I had no idea what it was about when I started listening to the audiobook, and after that beginning, holy crap, I was like scared out of my mind. It was 8 in the morning, I was on my way to school to teach small children and be really excited, and I was a little bit terrified. And the way this book totally transports you back in time, and it's so creepy, and I didn't know it was gonna be creepy. I thought it was gonna be cool, but I didn't think it was gonna be like genuinely scary. I would listen to this at night and I would actually get a little bit freaked out. That might just be me, but yeah, I got a little bit freaked out. So this definitely kept me on the edge of my seat. I had no idea how the problem was going to get resolved, and it was really, really good. Lair of Dreams came out last month, which I had an unboxing video that I will leave down below. And if you have not read this, I highly suggest you do. I will also leave my review video for the Diviners down below. So number 5 is Starbucks. Name a book you see everywhere. I chose The Mortal Instruments City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. Really just anything by Cassandra Clare, and this is why. Before I found BookTube back in January, I had literally never heard of Cassandra Clare. I had no idea who she was. I had never heard of any of her books. Literally no clue about any of it. Now, on the other hand, that I've read them, that I own them, that I know about them, I literally see these books everywhere. I went to the used book superstore, which I've been going to for years and years and years, and I go to the back of the store and there's this huge Cassandra Clare like setup. It's this huge display, and I've literally never seen her in that store before, and now she has her own display back there. It's like when you buy a car and you never noticed that car on the roads, but now you see it everywhere. Question number 6 is That Hipster Coffee Shop. So for this, you need to give a book by an indie author a shout out. Now, the book that I am choosing is Words from a Wanderer by Alex L. This book is a collection of poems by Alexandra L, and they are truly amazing. I found this book at an essential time in my life about a year or two ago when I was going through some things, and this book just got me. Like literally, I felt like I could have written every single poem. I could relate to everything. It's truly beautiful, and you can read it for free on Goodreads. It is truly, truly amazing. It's only like 50 something pages, and there's little illustrations that she's put in. It's honestly something that I think everyone should read. You can read it in like a half an hour if you really want to. Number 7 is Oops, I Accidentally Got Decaf. And for this, you need to pick a book that you were expecting way more from. Although there will be a lot of people that do not agree with me, I am choosing Cinder by Marissa Meyer. Because of all the hype surrounding this book, I was expecting something phenomenal, and what I got was not that. I knew the twist right away, which I do not like, and I have mentioned that before. The characters were all right. I didn't really connect with many of them, and personally, I just can think of many ways that this book could have even been more intense. And I'm a little bit sad I didn't go there. I've been putting off reading Scarlet because I don't want to get disappointed again. So if you think that Scarlet ends up being better than Cinder, please leave a comment below encouraging me to give it a shot. Kind of want to pick it up, but I'm still really hesitant. Number 8 is The Perfect Blend. Name a book or a series that was both bitter and sweet, but ultimately satisfying. This should not be a surprise. This is literally my all-time favorite book since I read it my senior year of high school. It will always be my favorite. I've reread it 3 or 4 times. I need to reread it again really soon. I might do a read along if you're interested. It is that good. Everyone should read this book. It is so friggin' good. And that is Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. Kristen Hanna in general is a beautiful and amazing writer. Even if you're prone to reading young adult books, you will love these books. I personally recommend, if you're hesitant about starting out with her, read Night Road. Night Road will get you. It will flippin' get you. So read Night Road by Kristen Hanna and you will be in love with Kristen Hanna. This book did end up having a sequel called Fly Away. It was an unexpected sequel. It was never announced to my knowledge that there was going to be a sequel. This book wrapped up perfectly enough to not necessarily need a sequel, but personally I'm so glad that there is a sequel because I needed to know more. Like, these characters I literally feel like are my family, and they honestly hold such an important part of my heart. I will always love this story. I don't think I will ever get tired of it. So please, if you're interested in reading this book and doing a read along, let me know. I would like to set something up on Goodreads and do something with that. So please, please comment if you want to be a part of that. That is all the questions for this tag. I had a lot of fun doing it. Thank you, Thais, for tagging me, and I'm going to be tagging Emma from Lions and Tigers and Books Oh My. I'm also going to be tagging Fiona over at Reads and Eats. You should check out both of their channels. They're both great. Please, please, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like my videos. Thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great reading month, and I will see you soon. Bye!